Maple Hill has been my home for 14 years, and I look at it as I was just the caretaker for 14 years. I hope somebody can appreciate the house as much as I do and have many, many years here at Maple Hill Manor. Welcome to Maple Hill Manor. Come on in. This was originally the winter parlor, and it was two different parlors, a winter and a summer parlor, and in the early 1900s the wall was removed and it's now one large living room about 37 feet long. This is Isaac Manor, who built the house in 1845. He moved here, he was a lawyer, he moved here from New York City and came to Baldwinsville in the early 1800s. When I redid the house and tried to modernize it, I was always looking for a place for a TV, but I didn't want the modern TV showing in this kind of a formal living room. So I did a little altering that I think you might appreciate, and I did put a TV in, and I installed it here at this end of the living room. It's a 12-foot projection TV that's hidden in the soffit. I matched the moldings perfectly, and nobody really knows it's really there other than me or the people that come to visit. It has a 12-foot projection TV. The projector's at the other end of the living room with a 1,000-watt surround sound in the room. My favorite room in the house, especially in the summertime, this is the south porch. It's approximately 25 feet long by 12 foot wide. This is great for entertaining in the summertime. I totally screened it in and gave it the Victorian look, added ceiling fans to it. And from here, we can overlook all of Baldwinsville because we're at the highest point in the village. We're only a couple blocks away from the Erie Canal, the river system right here in town, and all the summer fun going on in Paper Mill Island. There are a total of 6 bedrooms in the house. There's 5 on the second floor, and the attic was refurbished into a full-size bedroom at the top of on the 3rd floor. I'm a history buff myself, American history, so I named all the rooms after famous presidents so I could remember, and my guests and people in my family would know which room I was referring to. We're in the Lincoln Room, who was one of my favorite presidents. It's one of the largest bedrooms in the house. And all the rooms are totally furnished too, and they would make a great bed and breakfast, which it was at one time in the 1980s, but people hit me all the time, you need to turn it into a bed and breakfast. So if somebody's interested, I agree, it would be a great bed and breakfast. It just wasn't my thing. This is the Washington bedroom. It's quite a large bedroom, and it's the only bedroom in the house that actually has its own dressing area, walk-in closet, and a full complete bathroom off the same bedroom, totally private to this ensemble. This is the 3rd bedroom in the main area of the master part of the house. Off this, I use it as an office, but it is quite a good sized bedroom. Off this is the stairway going up to the attic, which does have a huge amount of storage, but it's also a totally overdone bedroom that's approximately 30 something by 12 feet wide on the 3rd floor. It was used as their bedroom when it was a bed and breakfast, and they rented out the bedrooms down below. But this is all the upstairs in the main part of the house. Behind me is the servants' side of the house, which is totally closed off. I removed the door, but the door can be put back on. So this side of the house can totally be shut off from the rest of the house. If you had in-laws or company coming, they would have their own private area of the house without any problems at all. This is the Jefferson room. This is the largest of 2 bedrooms in the servants' side of the house. It has its own private bathroom, and it also has its own private stairway going down to the kitchen. So there's 2 main stairways in the house. But this is the stairway for the servants' side. The 2nd bedroom is not as big as this, but it could easily be turned into a living room if you did want to use it as an in-law apartment or for guests. They would have their own living room, small kitchenette kind of thing, plus have their own bathroom and major bedroom, all in the same section of the house. Still in the servants' side of the house, this is the main kitchen area. The kitchen consists of 2 different sinks, one here with new Corian counters and farm sink, and all new modern appliances, even though they look 1850s. And I have a new tin ceiling, and we redid the floors in all marble. And the butler's pantry also has its own sink as well in that area. Looking out over through the windows is the brand new patio we put in when we first moved in. We redid the whole driveway. It's all heavy-duty pavers with a step-down patio and landscaping, with a circular tree in the middle of the whole patio. In fact, there's been many weddings at the house over the years. My niece got married here about 8 years ago. She got married outside on the patio in the archway in the backyard. This is the family room. We're still in the servants' side of the house. I use it as a family room. Originally, it was actually the laundry room for the family back in the 1800s. Right next door to us is a half bath downstairs here, and upstairs there are 3 full baths. Being in the servant side of the house, the kitchen is right next door, but this could easily be their living room if you decided to partition the house off for in-laws, guests, and things like that. They'd have their own living room as well as access to the kitchen, their own stairway, their own bathroom and bedrooms upstairs.